All right, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and for today we gonna be taking another look at my man Sam Wilson in this brand new Captain America uniform. I had a couple people hit me up yesterday after my video on Falcon asking me why I'm playing this guy with the SFX turned off, and they noticed that a lot of people are doing the exact same thing. And in addition to that, they're asking me if I'm noticing any damage fall off from using him with the SFX turned off versus using him with the SFX turned on. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, if you go to the settings here, you can actually control whether or not you want to see the special effects on some skills by toggling it on and off. And the reason why a large majority of the player base usually turned off the SFX is just because it gives you a clearer field of vision. For example, let's go in. Let me just say this. Falcon has some of the most beautiful animation. Okay, from his tier 3 advancement animation to his 5th skill animation. Look at this. This is the reason. This is part of the reason why this fellow was asking if I'm noticing any damage fall off, because at the beginning of the skill here, this doesn't happen when you have the SFX turned off. This is the portion that you see, right? You don't even see the close-up at the end there. And then on his tier 3, let me just get out of this. On his tier 3, look at the SFX. There's so much going on, and it looks like if you turn it off, you might be losing some damage. It looks that way, right? Because if we go here and then we turn off the SFX, let's go all the way down here and turn it off. This is what the skill looks like, right? He still comes in, you don't get the close-up action, right? But on the tier 3, it looks like there's way more going on, but it might just be because of the camera shift, right? Look at the tier 3. He still looks like he's flying around a whole bunch, right? So that's why, to me, I thought this was a better way of playing him, because this allows me to see everything that's going on in the fight. And in World Boss Ultimate and World Boss Legend, being able to see what's going on the map at all times, it's one of the most like stress-free experience you could ever hope to have, because there's nothing more frustrating than being in the middle of one of your attack, and because you have the SFX turned on, you can't see that the boss just triggered an iframe ignore attack, because the camera is zoomed in on the character themselves that's attacking, thus limiting your field of vision. And then, I don't know, Thanos just completely one-shots you with an iframe ignore skill, or Mephisto jumps into an iframe ignore skill and just chips away at your HP because you're not looking at the top left to see that you're taking damage. You're just so caught up in the movement of the camera and how beautiful the skills look. So for me, that's usually why I turn it off. However, there are some instances, there are some characters in the game like Quicksilver that benefit from having the SFX turned on versus turning them off. So that's why I actually want to do this comparison. I want to see if I'm losing any damage at all by turning off the SFX versus keeping it on. That way I can feel more comfortable playing him one way or the other. Because if I'm losing like 10-20% of my damage by turning it off, then I'm definitely going to play it on, because I do like the close-up. I really like the animation and stuff, right? But if the damage is about the same, or like 1 or 2%, which is like, could easily be like proc timing, or you know, like whatever, stage transition and whatnot, if it's not a big jump in my damage keeping the SFX on, I will definitely be leaving them off. Okay, so let me just jump into World Boss Legend here. We're gonna do one run against Mephisto. We're not gonna do the full fight. We're gonna do one run against Null as well. Again, we're not gonna do the full fight, and then we're just gonna basically average it out. Let's go up to like maybe, yeah, stage 14. That's fine. All right, guys, let's find out if it's actually better to play with the SFX on versus off. Okay, not sure if you guys noticed that, but the 5th skill didn't go on cooldown right away. See, it's, yeah, it takes a little while to go on cooldown. Okay, what are you gonna do, bud? Okay, 3-5 stick. Oh, the tier 3 sticks. Ooh, because of the fact that the 5th doesn't go on cooldown right away because he's not in range of attacking. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get caught up because the long tier 3. I think the length of the tier 3 is the same regardless of okay, regardless of the fact that you have it on or off. But yeah, I don't like the fact that it's harder to cancel out of the 5th to the tier 3, because that's an important transition for your tier 3 rotation. See? Yeah, he's shredding though. Stage 14, he's shredding. Actually shredding. Yep. Okay, at least we got the proc on. I think because of the fact that it takes a little while to activate the skill, we can proc a little better. We'll see. We'll go 3-5. Come on, it's sticking. I hate that it sticks. I hate that it sticks. Okay, so that was 3:15 on the clock. He's still going, bro. He's actually a monster. Okay, so let's turn off the SFX and see what happens. All right, boys, round 2. This time with no SFX. Let's see how it plays out. I do like not having the camera shifts, I'll tell you that. And it is much easier to chain the skills together. Much easier to cancel out of the tier 3 into the 5th skill. However, we still get caught up here because the length of the tier 3 is the same, or at least it looks to be the same. Okay, proc was a little bit behind. I don't really like that too much. Love that one skill. Really, really good. Oh yeah. Very smooth, easy transition from the 5th to the tier 3. Think we're gonna get caught up here? Nope. Last time we didn't get caught up, so it looks like we're doing about the same amount of damage. So I think it might come down to like personal preference. We'll see. Oop, we came down at an unfortunate time there. Yeah, it looks like it might come down to just personal preference. Okay, so a little bit more damage. Only like 6 seconds. You could chalk that up to maybe better gameplay, but I feel as though not having the constant camera shifts and like having a few seconds where your 5th skill is like kind of loading, trying to get into range because of the camera shift when the SFX is turned on, may be the reason why we saw an improvement here. Or it might just be because I'm more comfortable playing with the SFX turned off. But either way, it is nice to see that we're not missing out on anything if we don't want it. All right, boys, let's find out what it looks like against Mephisto. Cinematic is turned back on. Let's go. Wow, that was pretty awful in terms of like where the proc landed. That's not good. This one was much better. Come on, come on. The tier 3 sticking is not cool, bro. Alright, so we couldn't break the shell, unfortunately. It's okay. My man's here think he's hard-boiled, but we'll deal with him. Gotta love Falcon's tier 2 passive, man. Come on. Tier 3. What? Oh. Even though I was gonna say what the heck. But even though he did the phase transition, his tornado, like his ooh. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. I gotta get out. I gotta get out. Let me out. Let me out. Ooh. Okay. I think we're dead. Ooh, no, we're not. We are not, boys. By the gods, we are not. Nice. Nice, nice. I think we can stop it here. But we'll just keep going until like 2 minutes. Okay, he enraged. We're not trying to deal with that. So 13 bars left, 308. Let's turn off the SFX. All right, boys, let's see if it actually matters whether or not you turn off or on the SFX, because against Mephisto, I feel like this is where most people are gonna use Falcon. It's nice being able to see when your 5th skill is about to end, though. I'll tell you that for free. Alright, 3rd skill is about to be ready. 3-5. Tier 3. Another cool thing about him is you get to see behind the map a lot. Alright. Ooh, hold on. Let me dip out. Ooh, wow. We didn't even get to use... Yo, chill out with the tornado following me. Okay. You gotta be real careful in the 2nd phase here against Mephisto. Like, next up he's gonna... Yep. I gotta be careful. Ooh, he canceled my tier 3. I think we're dead. Ooh, no we're not. Okay, so we made it here in about the same amount of time. Like, it was literally about the same amount of time. So yeah, it doesn't look like having SFX on or off really matters in terms of damage output. I think the only thing that matters about SFX being on or off is whether or not you're comfortable playing that way. For me, I think having the SFX off makes it much easier for me to transition from the 5 into his 6 skill. That's basically the reason why I'm gonna leave it off. But for you, you can leave it on, and I don't think it's gonna affect your damage at all. So it's not a Quicksilver situation where having the SFX on will get you more hits and overall get you more damage throughout the course of the fight. Or at least that's not what I saw in my testing here. I'll wrap it up right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'm definitely gonna go crazy with this guy and give him a bunch of Odin's blessings. The thing is, I don't know what I want to give him, more HP or just more attack. I'm not really missing any stats, so I'd be like over capping him on stats just to give him more physical attack. But honestly, man, I want him to hit even harder, and he already hits really hard. So we'll see what I decide, man. Catch you guys in the next one. Be safe. Peace out.